Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here with the victorious HARLEM EUBANK. Well, you said you were going to hunt him, you were going to hunt him down, and you did just that. You managed to stop him in the last round, in the 8th round. I mean, just talk me through the fight itself and that stoppage.
He's a tough southpaw, rides the shots well, awkward to get in, very kind of nippy on the back foot. And in a southpaw stance, you know, you have to be patient. And I crept my way in through the rounds, caught him in the 4th, I believe. I knew he was going to recover well. I wasn't going to rush my work. He's never been stopped before, amateur or pro. So I know he can ride the shots. And I was patient, and I got to him late on and closed the distance like I said I would.
You said you did get to him in the 4th round. It was the 4th round you landed that big shot, and you seem to have hurt Martin a little bit in that round, well, a big bit in that round. When you got to the 5th round, it was quite late on in the 4th. Did you feel like in the 5th that if you jumped on him a little bit more, you might have got the stoppage earlier? Like you said, you didn't want to rush your work, but if you did, you think you could have stopped him early? Possibly,
but I think the plan was just be patient, because you can easily rush your work and it get messy and just, you know, get into a rhythm that looks messy and the ref's going to break it and it's going to get untidy, and I'd rather keep it clean and practice what I've been working on, and that was the plan today. Close the distance over the rounds, work the way into that tricky southpaw style, and then connect once I'm in there.
It was a left hook right on the button that seemed to have, well, it did put him down and it hurt him a little bit. Is that a shot you were looking for when you came in close to come up with the left hook? Because you sort of came under his shots and came up, all the power from the legs and everything like that, and it was a cracking shot. Obviously, you could tell by the way Martin went down, but is that something you've been working on in training camp?
Just developing my style. Like I say, in the amateurs I was on a crash course, so settling into the pros, it's about connecting your tools, and I'm in the perfect gym and environment to do that, and connecting the power through the legs to the end of the knuckle, and connecting it all the way through that sling motion, and that's what we've been working on, and that's what played out in the ring. It took a little bit of time to get in there, like I've been out for over a year, so it was a good one to get back in, work my way in slowly, and connect once I'm in there, like that was the game plan.
What does this do for your career, a win against Martin McDONAGH? Like you said, he had them 2 amateur wins. You've proved that the amateur and professional game is 2 different sports, but what does this win do for your career?
It keeps me progressing in the direction I want to progress, continuing working on my craft. Like I say, I'm a martial artist, so I love the craft. I dedicate every day to the boxing art and the art form that it is. It's a beautiful one, and it's one that I spend every day trying to perfect. So this is, progression in the direction that I want to head in.
What interested me a little bit in that when you got the stoppage, when you sort of bowed towards Martin, and there wasn't any celebrating, jumping up and down, because there was a lot of needle in this fight in terms of he held that way in the face-off on Monday afternoon. But you sort of bowed in that. Where does that come from? Are you a spiritual man in that sense?
I'm a man that is aware of the art form, and I conduct myself in a way with respect to my opponents. Obviously, with his wins, I had no emotion towards that. It was back and forth in the build-up, but there's no emotional attachment to that from me. I'm just focused on my progression. So I respect Martin, and coming into a tough fight, he knew it was going to be a tough fight, and it proved to be that way. But it was a resilient performance from him. He came through the 4th like a warrior, and he fought his way through. He didn't recover from the 8th round, but he fought like a warrior, and I respect him. So the bow was to pay my respects to Martin.
I said to you this afternoon, will you have one eye on the winner of this Hakeem Ennis Brown and Philip Bowes fight, because they are in your division, the Commonwealth and the British title are on the line. You're sort of at that level now in terms of what you're 10 fights in now.
10 fights.
This your 10th fight in, so no, your name might be creeping into that British title mix. Will you have a keen eye on this tonight?
I'm going to watch the fight, and I'm going to enjoy it, and like I say, my team's going to direct me. I want to be busy. My team's going to move me towards them bigger fights, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to enjoy the fight tonight. yeah, I'll leave my team to guide me into the next fights. But I want to be busy, and I want to be moving in that direction towards the top of my game.
Finally, people haven't talked about your power because you haven't got many stoppages. Is that developing now with Martin and with Adam Booth and Charlie Beetson and that you're starting to sit down on your shots? Like I said to you, the left hook that you threw came from your feet. It seemed like, is that what we're going to see more of? Can we see more stoppages going forward from you?
100%. It's all about, the greats connected their power from the feet to the end of the shot. And it takes time to develop them things. I didn't have it, when I turned professional. But it's consistently working on the craft. You're never the finished product. And I've got the tools to generate it, to generate that power through the legs. And it's just connecting it with technique, which is slowly coming now, and I've still got a way to go. But it's definitely coming, and the shots are coming in with force now.
Probably the right time that you're starting to develop them shots, because, like I said to you this afternoon as well, 140-pound division domestically and world level is probably the most stacked division. The pool of talent in that division is amazing. There's loads of fighters out there, and if you keep winning, you're going to be on the right path to facing these guys. How excited are you to be in the 140-pound division? After that win, you must be even more excited.
I'm very excited. Just like I say, I'm just focused on myself and developing the craft. And when I get in there with them fighters, I think it will show that I've dedicated every day to this craft, since I started. So, like I say, I was on the crash course, and I'm developing every day, and I'm in the gym every day. So you're going to see bigger and better from me.
Well, Harlem, I won't keep you much longer. Congratulations on that win tonight. It was a fantastic performance. You said to me on Monday that you're going to hunt them. You hunted them down tonight. You said you were going to do. Well done on that. Well done on executing the game plan. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks very much, mate.
Andy. Nice one, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Harlem. Stick in.
Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.